guys, this is Bernice and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, go ahead and press that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. And for those of you that are already subscribed, thank you so much for joining me on another one of my videos today. With the weather still chilly outside, I thought I'd bring you another really delicious favorite. This is Albondiga soup, and it's a Mexican meatball soup that we all know how to make in our own ways. They're all a little different. So today I bring you my version of Albondiga soup, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Thank you so much for this 2016. I know I'm still new to YouTube, and I just want to thank all of you that watch my videos and that support my channel. And thank you so much. I hope this new year 2017 is a prosperous year for all of you, and hopefully this year I will be able to upload more videos for you all to enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's go ahead and start with our ingredients for this Albondiga soup. Okay guys, and then for my meat, I like to use the 15% fat or 85% lean ground meat, or ground beef I should say. And I like it to have a little bit of fat just because it gives it a little better taste, I feel, in my meatballs. So this is the type of meat that I use, and I'm serving about a family of 6 with a little bit of leftovers. So this is 3 pounds, but you can definitely adjust it depending on how many people are going to be eating. So I started with 3 pounds, and we'll go from there. I'm also going to use 2 Roma tomatoes. You can do 1 or you can do 1.5. I just really like it to have a lot of flavor, so I'm going to go ahead and use 2 of the Roma tomatoes. And you want to make sure that they're really ripe. And I'm also going to use half of a white onion. And for your tomatoes and your onions, you just want to finely dice them. We're going to be adding this to our meatball mixture, or the ground meat mixture, so you want to make sure it's finely diced. Half a cup of cilantro, and I love cilantro, so I use a little bit more, but half a cup would do, and you just want to chop it up the same as the tomatoes and onions. And this is how you want your vegetables to look: the chopped onion, cilantro, and tomatoes. And then also 1/3 of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs and 1/3 of a cup of long grain white rice. Okay, and then I'm going to use 1 egg, and this is a large egg. I'm going to use a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, or you can do just ground some whole cumin if you have like a spice grinder. And then I'm also going to use 3 garlic cloves, and these are 3 large garlic cloves, and I'm just going to be mincing them really fine so that we can add this to our mixture. We're also going to be using half a head of garlic additionally for our broth, and I'll show you that. For my vegetables, I'm just going to be using 2 medium potatoes, and these are golden potatoes, 2 medium to large carrots, and you don't see this a lot in the meatball or Albondiga soup, but I'm going to be adding 2 Mexican squash, and these are 2 smaller squash, and you want to obviously add this towards the end, but I'll go ahead and show you at that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dice my potatoes and my carrots and my Mexican squash. You can cut up your vegetables any way you wish, but this is how I like to cut up mine, just in smaller chunks like this. And in a large pot, you want to bring your water up to a boil, and you want to add a 1/4 piece of onion and your half a head of garlic. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and add all our ingredients into our ground meat. I'm going to add the rice, Italian breadcrumbs, your tomatoes, onions, cilantro, your cumin, chicken bouillon. Okay, and then I'm going to add my chopped garlic, and my large egg. And with your clean hands, what you want to do is you just want to mix it all up. And you want to start forming your meatballs. And you want to do about that size. And when you're making them, you want to squeeze just a little bit to make sure everything's all binding well together. And these are all our meatballs. I pretty much, with the amount of meat that I purchased, was able to make about 21 larger meatballs. If you're making your meatballs a little smaller, then you're going to be able to make a lot more. My family just happens to like them a little bit bigger, so I was able to make about 21. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add the meatballs, the carrots, and the potatoes all at the same time to our water that is boiling with our garlic and our onion. Okay, and then I'm just going to add my meatballs one by one. And to your pot, you just want to have enough water to cover your meatballs and your vegetables. And I'm going to add my potatoes and carrots. And you want to give it a quick mix. And you want to cover them and cook them for about 30 to 35 minutes on medium low. And after 35 minutes, you just want to check to make sure that your meat is fully cooked. And the way to do that, you want to grab one of your albondigas, put it in a small bowl, and then you just want to check it and taste it to make sure it's already cooked. Once your meat is cooked, you're going to add your tomato bouillon and your Mexican squash. I'm also going to add just a few sprigs of additional cilantro since I love it so much. This item is optional, but it'll give it a little bit more flavor. And you just want to cook this for an additional 5 to 7 minutes or so, just so the squash can cook and the tomato bouillon can dissolve. And before I forget, we're gonna go ahead and add our salt. I'm gonna start off with 1 tablespoon, but if it needs more, then we can always add a little more. Okay guys, this is my albondiga soup. I hope you guys enjoy and make it for your families, and your kids are going to love these. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you guys will make that recipe for your families or just for yourselves. Thank you so much once again for supporting my channel, and I hope you all have a happy new year and a very prosperous 2017. Thank you so much for those of you that are already subscribed, and for those of you that are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and watch my videos. This 2017, I promise to bring more new videos and upload a lot of new recipes and a lot of great home ideas. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.